The final regular season game ball of the year, and we literally saved the best for last. Lincoln Kienholz having maybe the best high school football season that we've seen, at least in the last 20 years or so, finally gets a Player of the Week game ball from Midco Sports for his dominating performance against the T Titans, a fellow undefeated team. We will get into the details of his great performance against a great team, but let's take a look at all of the top performers from last week's action. Surprise, surprise, Brendan Beggarman leads the list off this week. He's now at 2,083 rushing yards and 29 touchdowns on the season. He's rushed for over 600 yards in just the last 2 weeks. In last week's season finale against 𝗕𝗹𝗹, he went for 296 and 4 touchdowns. He's just 847 yards away from the single-season rushing record with potentially 4 games to play. Jackson Eck of Brookings erupted on defense again, 13 tackles with 2 of them for a loss. He caused another fumble and recovered one on the same game. And then he added an interception on defense as well. This man is up for Defensive Player of the Year. Herdman of Wolsey-wessington torched Avon with 333 yards through the air. Wolsey-wessington played their most complete game of the season with a 34-16 win at Avon. Noah Kleinsasser was tough to stop. He led Canastota with a bullish 163-yard rushing day and 3 touchdowns. He was also the leading tackler for the Hawks. Troy Nealand and Cody Thompson gave Waverly South Shore something they've been looking for a long time. The Coyotes ended a 20-game winless streak with an emphatic 55-0 win in their season finale. Troy Nealand threw 3 touchdowns and ran one in as well. On defense, he made a sack for a safety. His teammate Cody Thompson rocked it as well with a TD catch, a TD run, and a pick 6. What a win for Waverly South Shore. Ryan Krogue did it again. He helped the Elks to an undefeated regular season and a conference title. He had another 100 throwing and 100 rushing game and capped it off by throwing the game-winning touchdown to Carson Griffith as time expired. Another memorable moment in a decorated season for Ryan. Braden Panconen found his way to the end zone 4 times for the unbeaten #1 Del Rapids Warriors. Panconen dominated from start to finish with 2 rushing touchdowns and 2 more receiving. Owen Quayle helped Dual to a 7-win season with a big performance last Friday. He rushed for 2 touchdowns, caught another, and he scored 1 on defense. He was all over the field on defense with a fumble recovery and 10 important tackles. Justin Zerpel helped West Central to a strong finish. He threw for a season-high 285 yards and rushed for a season-high 129 yards on the ground. Zerpel continues to take the top off of defenders. But the game ball goes to somebody who's long overdue. Many of you out there have been calling for Lincoln Kienholz to get a game ball, and he's had several performances that have earned him the right to be the best player of the week. But this week, he finally gets the game ball with an outstanding performance against what probably was his toughest competition. Lincoln Kienholz went against a defense that was giving up 26 yards rushing as a team per game, and he rushed for 222 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also threw for 271 yards and 3 more scores, and played a key role on defense, breaking up a pass before halftime and getting the game-sealing interception on defense. Lincoln Kienholz is having one of the finest high school football seasons I remember in my 20-plus years of covering the sport. Lincoln Kienholz, keep on ballin'.